So how do we get rid of that smelly smoke smell? Okay, I know I had a lot of S's in there. My name's Tyler with Management One, and wanted to share with you today in terms of if a renter in your rental property has been smoking in the home for whatever reason and you just can't get that smell out. We do have some tips for you today. So we all know, and if you don't know, smoking is a very oily and sticky and ultimately smelly substance, right? And unhealthy. Okay. So we got to get rid of that smelly, icky, sticky smoke smell, right? So how do we get rid of that smelly, sticky smoke smell? Now I know I had a lot of S's in there, but really, how do we get rid of that in our house? My name's Tyler with Management One, and today really wanted to share with you how to, in fact, get the smoke smell out of your rental property or even the property that you live in now. So in terms of smoking in general, the substance itself is a very oily, sticky, and smelly substance. And at the end of the day, it's a very unhealthy substance as well. So getting rid of them, let's start from the top in terms of on the ceilings. Now, if you have popcorn ceilings nowadays, it's not prevalent, but if you still do, the main thing would be to just get rid of them. Scrape them off and get rid of them completely. That's the first thing of it is. The second thing is that we want to go ahead and wipe it down and clean it as much as possible. Yes, before the painting, before this, before that. You want to go ahead and clean the ceilings. After that, you're gonna put on the primer. Now, primer instead of paint first. If you're familiar with this, which I assume a lot of you are, but I do wanna mention it. You can find it at any local paint store, but primer is very crucial before putting the actual paint on. And then lastly, and ultimately, painting the ceiling, okay? So those are kind of the steps in terms of the ceiling to get rid of that smoke smell in the property. Also, in terms of all the walls, baseboards, things of that nature, doors, etc., you're gonna wanna fully repaint the entire house, including the ceilings. So keep that in mind as well. And you also wanna kind of follow those steps I had just mentioned as well if you're doing it on your own, or if you have a painter, obviously they should know what to do. Now, moving down to the floor. In terms of the flooring, let's start with the carpet. Carpet is one of those things where if you have the smoke smell in the property, you're going to want to rip it out and replace it entirely. Now, what we recommend typically is if you do have the carpet, instead of replacing the carpet, you could actually replace it with the hardwood, or excuse me, the hard flooring. Laminate, wood, vinyl, etc. Get rid of that carpet, especially if it's a rental property. It's gonna last a lot longer and help you sustain and not get those smells in the future. If you do wanna replace it with newer carpet, you're gonna have to be pulling up all the padding, the carpet itself, and then redoing that as well because the smell just sits in there so much. So you need to replace it entirely. As far as anywhere else in the house, if you have the tile, the laminate already, you're just gonna wanna give that a good, deep clean. Okay, there's a lot of companies out there, even some of the mom and pop regular cleaners, they can do it as well, or you can hire a professional flooring company to go ahead and clean it to get that smell out of the property. Lastly, going along with the cleaning, you're gonna wanna deep clean the entire house. And I mean deep clean. In terms of appliances, stove, on microwave, anything and everything, you're gonna wanna deep clean it, not only for the smell factor, but also because obviously for the new renter, right? And I'm not only talking about the bathrooms, the sinks, the this, the that, I'm also talking about inside cupboards, nooks, crannies, all of that. You wanna get a good deep clean in all of that to ensure the cleanliness, and then also obviously the smell factor as well. Nowadays, obviously, a lot of people are not allowing people to smoke inside their homes. That was more prevalent some years ago. But in today's world, especially here at Management One, we do not allow the renters of the properties to smoke inside the property. Now, there's only so much we can do. However, we do have some things in place to ensure that our owners' properties are getting taken care of to the best of our ability. So typically, you might not have this, but even if people do smoke and it's on the exterior of the property, windows might be open, this, that. So just wanted to give you some tips here. Again, my name's Tyler with Management One. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. We will have links below as well to other blogs, videos, etc., and our website that you can go ahead and check out for more information. Thanks for watching this video and hope you have a great day.